Welcome to the Den of Tools.
Howdy ho, guys and gals, it's Red, your friendly neighborhood tool bear, back again here in the old Den of Tools. And today we're here to talk about modular storage. In fact, we're going to explain to you the Versastack Tstak kind of system that's out there and talk to you about why I decided to dive, head first into this system. Now, the Versastack system, if you will, is it's essentially the same as the DeWalt Tstak system. Let's call it the civilian version, if you will. They've got a lot of great choices. It's got the Craftsman brand on it, sold mostly at Lowe's. It's an interlocking storage system. You've got your bigger boxes, smaller boxes, organizers, tower systems on rolling carts where the base box is the roller. You got a double drawer system. I really like this. We're going to talk about more of that later. A cooler, a tote system, a radio, and some other things. Now, the DeWalt Tstak system was originally designed, and it still is designed for the professional. At least that's who it's aimed at. And really, the fact of the matter is, I can't see any difference between the two systems other than the color. One's black and red. One's black and yellow. That's just kind of the way it is. They just kind of peeled it off because DeWalt here, the Tstak system, and they do have a few more items. They've got some long-handled toolboxes. They got the single drawer there. They have the cart and they have the trolley. We're going to talk more about that later. But they also have the tough system now, which basically a lot of people said, the Tstak isn't rugged enough. And I mean, it's fairly rugged, but the DeWalt system the tough system is a truly ruggedized system. And if that's what you need, I can definitely see going with that. Now, they do look very similar, but they're not interchangeable. The tough systems they're wider, they're bigger, and the locking mechanisms won't fit connecting to the Tstak system. Now, back to the Tstak, they even did a Stanley version. I covered this in the last video. They did a Stanley Fat Max system. Really almost impossible to find in the States anymore. You might find it some places on discount. I've seen places trying to sell them for a pretty penny, which I don't understand that. Essentially, it's the same system. This is really just the double drawer system with a top box on it that's the same as this double drawer down here. And where do we go? They call it the suitcase kind of thing, the one that goes on top. Oh, this one right here. So, I mean, there's really no difference between the two. Now, the question is, why did the bear decide to go with the Craftsman system? Well, let's be honest. Part of it's that price, $89, $90, let's call it, for a 3-tier system like this. That's not a bad price. In fact, it's one of the cheapest prices that you can find for any of these locking storage systems. Now, one that's cheaper is the Heart system you see over at Walmart. It's a pretty good system. It's made by Keter, however they pronounce it. In mobile tool storage system organizer. I like the colors on it. It's $79. It's $11, $12 or $10 cheaper, whatever. But here's the problem. I can only find those 3 boxes. There's nothing else I think that goes with it. If there is, and you know about it, I'd love to hear about it. I actually reached out to Keter, and they said, oh yeah, we'd love to talk to you about it. And so I asked them some specific questions about what other options there are, stuff like that. And they haven't responded to me. And it's been 4 days, I think, at this point. So we're moving on without them at this point. Now, I will point out this. Some of the guys in the Facebook group have found this for, yes, that says $25 on it. So there are some clearance deals on this. I didn't find any of them. But, the deals are out there. So back to Lowe's it is. So $89, I drive over to Lowe's. Guess what? I mean, I called ahead. Said, do you have them? They said, they had 3 in stock. Didn't have them when I got there. And they called around. They made me look. I sat there for probably 20 minutes. They finally realized that somebody had pre-sold them and they were in the back, packaged up with orders to be delivered. And I'm like, I drove across town for this. Well, I walked around, looked a little bit more, and I found 3 boxes like this, all stacked together. Now, this is a system. It's on their website. They say they don't sell it anymore, but they had it there. They tried to scan it. They didn't scan it for them. Then they tried to claim that I just put 3 boxes together, and I'm like, look, this is a system you guys sell, or at least sold. It was sitting right there. So they ended up selling me this at the same price. Now, I don't know if I got a better deal or worse deal because the top box is different, but the other 2 boxes are the same. And I'll be honest, I was not really looking for the small parts bin kind of box. That's not something I want to use this system for. So for me, this other system was actually probably a better deal. So that's what I picked up. So the other reason I wanted to go with this system was because of these, the 2-drawer system here. Now, of course, they sell this here in the red and black here for $35. Or if you got some patience, you can go online and you can order it for $33. You're going to save yourself a couple bucks there, but it'll be in, of course, the black and the yellow. I was already in the store, so I, did what bears will do, and I bought the ones in the store. But you know what I also wanted was I wanted to grab a couple of these single drawer systems, so I ordered those also. So now I've got most of the system that I want in place. Let me show you what we're talking about. So here's the basic setup as I got it from the store. Then I went ahead and added a row of the double drawers there in the Craftsman brand. And while I'm at it, we got a second one. But you know what? There wasn't quite enough storage, so I added a couple drawers of the DeWalt single drawer ones. And then all together, well, at this point, it became quite a stack there, didn't it? It's getting a little kind of teetery at this point. Now remember, I just got this, so I don't have it completely organized. The single drawers come with these kind of Tupperware containers in them. Again, they got the steel slides on them. I really like that. I put a foam insert in this one. Was still kind of figure out what I'm going to do here. And then these have got a full set of Tecton sockets. If you know how big one of those sets are, this is incredibly heavy, probably overloading this bottom drawer. I'm going to have to spread these out some here. But they seem to handle it so far so well. We'll see what we do as far as a long-term solution. Just threw in a couple wrenches in here, and then I got screwdrivers in the next one. I'm probably going to add some more drawers later and talk about how we're going to do this. As far as the 3-piece set itself, it's got the water seal here. Let's talk about this real quick. So what this is this is going to get you your weather protection. Now, what that means in this case is that these are IP54 rated. Now, IP54 means you divide the two numbers up. 5 means it has protection from entry of dust, sufficient to cause damage or interference with equipment. And 4, the second digit, is protected against water spraying at any angle. This is not something you're going to go scuba diving with or something, but it would protect it from the dust out here in the desert. It protects it from the rain up in Montana. Basically, general use protection. And on the underside of the lid here, if I can get these latches open, on the other side of the lid, you'll see that it's got the sealing, or the gasket. So, as I said, it's pretty weatherproof, if you would. I've got a couple of my test drills in there. I think it's a Makita and a Metabo HPT. And then in the second one, this is going to be my new fascination here. This is going to be the skill sets that I got. We've got the skill drill driver, we get the skill impact, the charger, and the circ saw. One thing I wanted to point out is a couple of these items came with this shelf insert there, the tray, and that's for smaller items. I'm not using it for that, so that's why they're not in the video. But just so you know, it did come with 2 trays there as well. Anyway, as I said, those are my new love, the 12-volt brushless there from Skill. I'm really enjoying those. Got the 4-amp-hour battery coming. Should be arriving here any minute now, so can't wait to test that. Got the little bear in there. He can help me with the bottom one here so I can still use the camera on it. This is the one that's integrated into the wheel system. It's kind of the luggage cart kind of thing. And in this one, I've got the Hercules recip, the circ saw, 2 12 volts, the drill, 20-volt drill, 20-volt impact, batteries, and a couple chargers in there. So there's plenty of storage there. Now, how easy is it to move? Pretty easy, but you do have to tip it back. You can't roll around like in the cart kind of situation. We'll talk about that more later. And these aren't even locked together at this point. These are just sitting on top of each other. So there you've seen the setup that I have, and if you're thinking the way I am, one of the things we're noticing is the drawer systems tend to hold denser items, okay? It seems to be heavier, and I don't think it's going to work out quite the way I want. Also, you can't get into the boxes without moving the drawers. And if the drawers are stupid heavy, you're not going to want to do that. So what I'm thinking about doing is doing 2 towers instead. I'm going to get this cart right here. I think if the missus won't shoot me in the, for spending more money right now. I want to get this trolley system, and I'm going to move all the drawer systems over to the trolley system. I'll probably get the larger box, put it on the bottom just to add some height for right now, and add the single drawers and the double drawers, because I think this would give a more stable base and allow me to move it around the shop here a little bit easier. And then for the larger boxes, I'm going to add those to the Versastack base, and those will be my bigger storage units. Probably for a lot of the stuff that I don't use that much. A lot of the, we have a lot of drills and equipment here that we get for testing and whatnot, and then we just really hold on to it for some equivalency testing later on. So this is going to hold the smaller stuff. A lot of the stuff I use daily. The other one's going to be more long-term storage. That's kind of the plan for right now. Now, here's where we want to talk about real versatility and some fun when it comes to this system. Because the Tstak has been around for so long, there's a lot of kooky options out there. If you go over to Etsy, you can buy some 3D printed feet. Now, what these feet go on, well, I guess you can put them on about anything you want, but it interlocks to the top of the box. Now, it doesn't latch down on the sides, but there are places for these feet to step into the little slots on the top of the box to keep it from sliding around. One of the options, take a nice little cutting board kind of thing or wood worktop like this, place the feet on that, bolt them down, and now you've got a setup like this. Yes, and you can get other things that allow you to lock it down and whatnot. There's a ton of little options out there you could pick up for this system. How about this? These are, as I was just saying, the ones where you can use it to lock it down. They've got it here on a board like that, set up on top of one of the tote systems. This great little work surface right here. And this thing. Now this, I've not been able to find this in the States, but they definitely sell it overseas. Sometimes it shows up on eBay. If you have a source here, let me know. But this thing, this integrates with, of all things, the DeWalt shop vac. Or one of the DeWalt shop vacs, I should say. And why would you want that? So you could do something ridiculously awesome like this. Look at that system. That is huge. But it's also on a mobile base. And you've got your vacuum system in there. You could probably use the drawers and stuff there for storing some of the hoses and whatnot. That's a pretty cool setup if you ask me. Now you're asking, but Bear, I really like some of the stuff in the Tough system. I wish I could use that. The Tough system's got this great large two-drawer system there. What if you could use that as a base and then build Tstak on top of that? How would you do that? Well, Etsy again's got you covered. These people are selling adapters for Tstak 2 Tough system. Yeah, $29 if you would. And it's just a 3D part. And I looked closely at it. It looks pretty good. That clamps to the Tstak and allows the Tough system to latch onto it. So you can use both those systems together. That's a pretty awesome option if you ask me. If you're a real do-it-yourselfer, you can go over to Thingiverse and they have a whole bunch of 3D printed plans and whatnot. Check this out. This is for the drawer system. And there you go. They've created a whole socket holder set. And if you're like looking at this going, well, that's not 3D printed. No, it really is. When I first looked at it, I'm like, there's no way they've 3D printed that. There's a lot of, empty fill in there. So they're not, bringing up the weight and not wasting a bunch of plastic and stuff. But that's a pretty nice system. You even got the color code on there it says 2 colors so you can see what sockets you're reaching for. That is a pretty cool setup. And, some other ones. How about this? They've created a foot that you can bolt onto another cabinet. I don't know if that's the option I would go with, but you can show you here some of the flexibility, some of the options that are out there because this system has been around for so long. Anyway, that's why I went with this system. Now, I could have gone with a larger cabinet system. Yes, and that's exactly what I was planning to do. But you know what? I already have a bunch of tool cabinets back in Montana, and they're heavy. They're not fun to move, and they're not easy to move, and I don't need to move more of them. So, this is for my shop down here. If we rent the house down here, if we decide to move around or something like that, this is going to be smaller, easier to move, takes up less space in my shop. I can go more vertical with both of them or something. I can even wall mount them if I wanted. So that's the reason I went with this. What are your thoughts about modular systems? Yeah, I know the pack-out system's really popular right now, but it's also really pricey. I looked at the drawer system on that. I was like, whoa, that'll wake you up in the morning. Let me know what your thoughts are down below. And while you're there, don't forget to chomp the old like button, subscribe, ring that bell so you don't miss out in any of the good content, especially the deals of the week and the other great deals that we find for you. Anyway, that's all this bear has for you today. You all take care. God bless. And as always, come on, say it with me. Shine on.